The practice of human sacrifice played a large role in many ancient Mesoamerican cultures. All of the separate cultures had their own beliefs on why practicing such a ritual was so important. As said in the legend of Five Sons, the Aztec believed that all of the gods sacrificed themselves in order for humans to live. Because of this sacrifice for all of mankind, the Aztec believed that they must follow suit in order to properly worship and show their gratitude towards these higher powers. Human sacrifice was believed to be the highest level of offerings to the gods to fulfill their obligations to them. They also believed that if they did not sacrifice blood, that an impending disaster would strike down upon them. When Spaniards threatened the Aztec priests with death if their people failed to cease this traditional practice, the priests said, "Life is because of the gods. With their sacrifice they gave us life. They produce our sustenance, which nourishes life." These priests are referring to the belief that an ongoing sacrifice of enormous proportions sustains the entire universe. Everything on earth was thought to have sprung up from the main bodies or severed limbs of the sacrificed gods. Among the many forms of human sacrifice, heart extraction was the most common to the Aztec. The Aztec believed that the heart was the life of the individual as well as a part of the sun's heat. They saw the heart, or mankind's sun fragment, as being trapped by the body, and the heart extraction as a way of freeing it from its bonds and reuniting it with the sun. An Aztec poem shows their belief on the importance of the heart. "Where is your heart? You give your heart to each thing in turn. Carrying, you do not carry it. You destroy your heart on earth." The ritual for a heart extraction was a rather gruesome sight. Most sacrifice rituals would occur at the top of one of the great temple pyramids. The victim would be set on a stone slab by several priests. One of the priests would then slit the victim's abdomen, going through his or her diaphragm with a ceremonial blade made of flint. The priest would then reach inside of the victim, grab his or her still beating heart, and rip it from his or her body. The heart would then be set into a bowl held by a statue of the god being honored with the sacrifice. Once the heart was taken care of, the body of the victim would be thrown or kicked down the stairs of the pyramid temple, where it would eventually land on a platform at the bottom of the pyramid known as an apetalato. Though heart extraction was the most common form of sacrifice, there were other types of sacrifice depending on which god it was being attributed to. The sacrifice victim could be burned alive, drowned, skinned after being sacrificed, die in a gladiatorial type sacrifice, or even just be shot with a bow and arrow. An estimate from Ross Hassig, the author of Aztec Warfare, stated that anywhere between 10,000 and 80,400 people were sacrificed during a 4-day ceremony for the reconsecration of the Great Pyramid of Tenochtitlan. With estimates this high for one ceremony, the numbers for the total human sacrifices in Aztec history must be astronomical. Human sacrifice played a key role in the Aztec society. Even when the Spaniards threatened death to all who practiced human sacrifice, the Aztec continued their traditional ways. To many, this practice sounds gruesome and wrong, but to the Aztec, it was a way of life that kept them at peace with the gods.